Hey Cancers, welcome to May 2019. Okay, this is a heavy month. This is a very, very heavy month. Pluto went retrograde and it's messed up. I shouldn't say messed up everything, but huge transformations, huge transformations. This is a card that popped out for you guys, the death card. So you guys have like this month will be killing your old self and kind of growing out of that death and reincarnating in this lifetime into something very profound, something very powerful, and something very, very incredible and liberating. Okay, so what May 2019 is bringing you, it's like a clarity. It's a clarity of your intuition, of your conscious understanding, of your higher self. You're getting very, very clear, and that's because of some sort of deception. So the deception that happened is now spark. Remember in the last reading, we were talking about how your intuition was right all along. Now that you've recognized that and you've seen your power within your intuitive self, and you're like, oh, wow, I'm not just a homebody. I actually, I'm not just about my home and family. I actually have huge and incredible intuitive powers and psychic powers as well. And that is because of the deception that passed. It created a change, an inner change of chaos within you that was needed in order to remind you of your power, okay? So as much as it was a hard thing to go through that deception and it brought up a lot of negativity when it comes to a relationship, at the end of the day, you needed that in order to catapult you and realize, yep, I was right all along. And now going forward, I will never not trust my intuition. I will never let somebody gaslight me and tell me that I'm wrong or that, I'm crazy, that old thing. You're just being nuts, What's that Sam Smith song when he's like, you think I'm crazy because you don't think I know what you did. And even though you might not have proof, your intuition knows, and that's what's sparking this deception. That's what's sparking the other person in your relationship saying, you're crazy, you're wrong. It's because they know the truth. And even as they're kind of looking at you like, no, you're crazy, you'll see a little bit of fear in their eye because they've been very good at kind of hiding their tracks, covering their tracks. And they're like, there's no way that you know. So they're kind of like, no, that's not right. You're wrong. You're crazy. But you'll see that little fear in their eyes, and that's enough justification and verification that you were right all along. And Cancer, I'm just urging you, if you are to decide that even though, the deception's here and you're like, you know what, I'm just not going to bring attention to it. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to carry on living my life. That's a very dangerous thing to do because what you're then telling the universe is that, I'm intuitive and I'm psychic and I know what's going on, but I don't do anything with it. And when the universe doesn't see you using your gifts to better your life and thus better the lives of the people that you care about and thus better the lives of the world in general and humanity in general, when the universe sees that, they pull back. It pulls back and says, well, if you're not going to use the gifts, we're not going to continue to gift you, right? We're not going to continue to give you that intuitive power that you use, that you're supposed to be using so well. So subconsciously, is the temperance card. I think a little bit you're like, okay, I know that deception is there. I know that somebody is taking from me. I know that they're affecting my ability to change in a major and positive way. Maybe I'll just wait it out. It's not too bad. I haven't found proof yet. I just sort of think it. It's not too bad. So maybe I'll kind of just wait it out and see what happens. But at the end of the day, Cancer, you know that you have to move on. You know that you have to move on. Like you've kind of like turned your back to it. When you look at this card, this person has like literally turned their back to being able to move on. They're saying, no, it's a lot of the times Cancers, like I hate to say it, but Cancers tend to have a victim mentality, where it's kind of like, well, if something were to happen, well, you kind of want to just be there and kind of beat that dead horse, especially as a moon in Cancer. Emotionally, you can get very caught up in the past and it's hard for you to forgive, not so much forgive, but it's hard for you to let go and move on. For instance, my mother-in-law is a moon in Cancer. She's been divorced for 25 years and she still hates her ex-husband, hates him, still remembers infidelity, all that. Like she can't move on from it because it's a feeling thing. Whereas an air sign, if you have air signs in your life, that's an excellent person to kind of go to for advice. An air sign is able to say, well, yeah, things happen and it kind of comes and goes and I'm over it. You know, I've never heard a Cancer say I'm over it and actually mean it. So if you're one of those Cancers, kudos. So you are thinking that you need to move on, but you are worried about what that change could bring. You're worried about what that change could create. As I mentioned before, Cancers, you know, you guys are ruled by the crab, and a crab stays in its shell until it literally has grown so much where it will be impaled by the shell. So that's really representative of Cancer energy, where you guys will stay where you're at until it's just so constricting where you have to move on. You're at that constricting point. You're at that pressure point where it's like, okay, am I going to stay here and be smothered to death, or am I going to move on? It just reminds me of that song. Oh, shoot. What was that song? Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Stay and live and die this way. You know, you really kind of have to make a decision this month. You're either going to stay and live and die this way, or you're going to have to move on and decide to empower, to liberate yourself, essentially. Empower yourself emotionally by saying, I still have this that I can use to move on. So this is where you guys are at right now, really realizing that there's at least 3 things that you are emotionally attached to, Cancer, whether that's you and 2 other emotional attachments, whether it's, you know, 2 people in a job, 2 people in, you know, a hobby, something like that. There's 3 things in your life that are taking up a lot of your emotional energy and attention. And that's why you can't move on, because the 3 things, you're just so focused on them that you won't even look elsewhere and be like, well, maybe these 3 things don't need my focus anymore. They don't need my attention anymore. Maybe I've nurtured them enough where it can move on and I can let go and let be, right? Friends and family are really manifesting a lot, and you're creating a lot of energy out there when it comes to your friends and family too. So be careful with that, because your death process is going to stir up a lot of crap within your home and family, because as much as Cancer is a cardinal sign, like I said, you guys don't change very often. So when you initiate that change, people are like, wait, what? Because they know that you're going to do it, that you're actually going to manifest a very big change. And it really stresses them out, because you're constant for a lot of people. Okay. So family and friends, they sense that energy. Hope and fear is the 6 of Cups. So you hope to continue to give emotionally to your family, like, and very happily so. It feels like a responsibility, but you fear it as well. You're like, maybe I'm giving too much. I'm giving too much of my emotions to my family. I don't want to overburden them. You know, I intuitively like have so many emotions. The emotions are so deep, so intense that there's no way I can share it and actually be understood by family and friends. So you hope for this, but you fear it as well. The outcome, Cancer, for your May 2019, you're going to keep focusing on the 3 things in front of you, okay? Although you know you have to move on. You know that you have to build a bridge and get over it. Emotionally, you got to build a bridge. You got to get over it, okay? Because it's just not serving your highest good anymore. What this does, when you keep thinking like, okay, I'm so focused on this 3, but I still have at least 2 things that I can move on with. Once you start to really, really focus in on that, it brings in a partnership. It brings in a new partnership, okay? Whether that be, it's not a soulmate relationship, but it's at least a partnership that's going to make you feel a little bit more alive, a little bit more loved in the way that you need to be loved. This is like a soul relationship. It's like a tribe thing. It's a great partnership that is going to make you feel a lot more confident. And what that does is it reveals a change for you. It reveals the key to your change. So you realize that you have to move on. That creates a partnership, which heralds and initiates a very important change in your life. It's going to be the key to your magnificent change, okay? As always, Cancers, if you want a personalized reading, my details are below. I use astrology and numerology in all my tarot readings. Love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing May, and I will see you in June. Bye, Cancer.